All right guys, today we are going to install this mirror on that wall, and to do it we need to center it in this area. And so in today's video I'm going to teach you how to measure properly when you've got holes like this here, and being able to center those in the right place, height, etc. So you're going to learn all that today, plus what it takes to install it, like installing sheetrock anchors, etc. So let's get to it. So the first thing I do when I do this is I actually measure it for height first. So I want to set the height. So this is 35 3/8 inches tall. And so when it's 35 3/8 inches tall, this mirror, as you see, has a frame around it. If it were a frameless mirror, I would set that frameless mirror right down here on top. But because it does have a frame, I want to make sure that it sits off of the top of the backsplash. So let's do that now. All right, guys, you see here that it measures to the bottom of the light fixture is about 37 inches. And so that's what I'm going to use. Knowing this is 35 3/8, I'm going to set this off of the counter by about 1/2 inch. That's what I'm going to do. And so to do that, if the mirror is 35 3/8 plus 1/2, that's 35 7/8 to the top of the mirror. And so that's what we're going to do now, is we're going to mark that 35 7/8. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to mark this 35 7/8 approximately where those holes are on the mirror where the anchors go. And I have a 2-foot level today, and so with that 2-foot level I have to mark 3 holes, one on the side, one in the middle, and one on the end. So that's the top of the mirror. All right, next thing we're going to do is we're actually going to find and place these holes next. And so to do that, I have to measure the width of the counter first. So first thing I do is measure the width of the counter. It's 32 inches, okay? Next, I measure the width of the mirror because I want the mirror to center over this. And so that measures 29.5. So the difference between 32 and 29.5 is 2.5 inches. So if the difference is 2.5, if I put that all the way over and it was touching, I'd have 2.5 inches over here. And so to split the difference, we have to cut that 2.5 in half again. That's 1.25 inches on both sides. So now I know 1.25 inches is the edge of the mirror. It still doesn't give me the edge of the center of the hole. Okay. Now what I do next is, now I know the edge of the mirror is here at 1.25 inches. I need to find the center of the hole. The center of the hole is 3/8 of an inch from the edge. And so if I'm 1.25 inches to the edge plus 3/8, that's 1 5/8 inches to the center of the hole. So that's the next thing. I'm going to set 1 5/8 inches to the center of the hole. All right, guys, now I know where the mirror is off of the wall now. So what's next is I have to decide, how far down is this hole? Well, I go to the top of this because that's where I want it to sit. The screw will insert here and it'll slide up to the screw hole. It is 4 1/4 to the top of this. So 4 1/4 to the top of it is where I want it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to measure 4 1/4 inches down from here now, from my top, and I mark 4 1/4 now. Now I know it's 4 1/4 down to the hole. Now it needs to be 1 5/8 inches over. So that is my first hole right here. Okay. Now, if you'll see here, this is a stud in how it's framed. And so I know that there's a stud here. Could I angle that screw in and hit the stud? Probably. But I'm gonna drill my hole, and if it misses it, I will be using a sheetrock anchor instead. All right, guys, what's next is this. Now I need to go center to center of the hole to set the second hole over here. So what I do is place my tape in the center of the hole. I measure over here, and it's 28 5/8 center to center. That's what we call it, 28 5/8 center to center. And so I place that where my original hole, my first hole is. I go 28 5/8 to the center. And I just gauge this for what looks to be level, and then I'll actually set it separately. So 28 5/8. I want to punch 2 holes in here, approximately 6-8 inches apart, so I can move the level. So this is one of the holes here, so I just mark anywhere on my 2-foot level. I add a second hole here. Now I use both of those holes now to level the next. All right, we've got both holes set. All right, guys, what's next is deciding what size bit to use. And if you've watched my previous videos, you've heard me talk about make sure you get the right size bit for your sheetrock anchor. You don't want it to be too big. What most people do is they make it too small. They do something like this, and then a lot of times these plastic sheetrock anchors, when you're hammering them in, they bend because they're plastic. And so it's really important that you get the right size. It needs to be the same size as the bottom of this. So, which is this bit right here. That's the bit we're going to use. Let's see if I was right and we won't hit a stud here. We did hit a stud there. So, we hit a stud. We don't need a sheetrock anchor on this side over here. So what I usually do is now I will take and pre-drill that just a little bit with a smaller bit. Maybe one similar to the screw that I'm going to use, are the screws that came with it. And so I'm going to use something just a little smaller than that to drill that. So I'll probably use a bit like this here. All right. You can see this hammer has been through a lot, done a lot with it over the years. This is a stiletto. It's a titanium hammer. This hammer only weighs 14 ounces, but yet is super, super powerful. It is my favorite hammer. Perfect. So we only need to set one sheetrock anchor. Let's get to work. By the way, there will be a link to both of those tools in the description if you want. So the way these work is this hole right here is where the screw sits, and then when you slide it up, the screw will eventually be up here. So I leave that screw out, and the only thing you have to determine is you don't want it out so far that it hits the front side of the mirror. So I know that this mirror looks to be, you know, probably 5/8, 7/8 inches deep, and I know that I'm only showing a 1/2 inch there. So that's perfect. Let's set the next one. Now what I like to do is I like to measure between there and just make sure I didn't make any errors. And so I'll literally just measure center to center again, and we're perfect, 28 5/8. You see what I did is I cleaned my workspace area because I don't know where I'm going to be stepping, and so I love to do that when I'm getting ready to hang these. And a perfect fit. Guys, if you found this video useful, please like, subscribe, and catch us on the next one. Thanks so much.